Hey everybody, this is Jen. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm getting ready to get my garden put to bed for not only the winter but for next year. What am I talking about and what am I doing? Well, stay tuned right here on Garden Jen's Journey. Okay, so this year there is a milestone that we have reached at this property, which makes a very important decision for next year. We have actually been at this property for 7 years next month, which is really cool. We haven't been in a place this long for a while, so it's really cool. But it also means an important decision for the garden. I've been growing a garden for 6 years this summer, and next year will be the 7th year of the summer gardening season. And for me, that is a very special time because we follow the biblical principle of letting the land rest every 7 years. And I will post the text right below so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But it's the sabbatical year for our land, and so I have to get it ready to rest for not only over the winter but next year as well. So I'm taking some mulch and putting that down right now. That's phase 1. And then later on in the fall, before winter time, I'm actually going to top dress that mulch with some compost from our chicken coop. That'll be phase 2. And I will do a video on that one when it is time to do that. But for now, I'm going to take you out into the garden and kind of show you what I'm doing to prepare my garden for its rest. Okay, so step 1 is getting a wheelbarrow full of this grass that I use for mulch. And I will put a link up above about why I use grass for mulch and how to use it properly. But for now, let's get a wheelbarrow full and head over to the garden. Okay, so I have a wheel full of mulch and we are heading over to the garden with it. This is a grass pile that my husband just put here the other day for me. It's got to dry out before I can use this as mulch. So I've started working here in the garden already and putting some mulch down around some of my plants that are still here, and getting it ready for the fall. You always want to top dress mulch anyways. It's just a good practice to help keep the weeds down. And if you've been watching any of my videos, you know we have quite a bit of weeds here in the garden. So now is the time to get it top dressed with some good organic mulch. So this is the bed I'm going to be working on for the purposes of this video. It was supposed to have beets in here, but for some reason or another, they really did not grow. I've got like one lone beet seedling there that's growing. But since nothing is growing here, I'm just going to go ahead and get the mulch down and get it covered. So I'm going to set up the camera and show you how I do that. Okay. So I'm simply going to take the mulch that is in this wheelbarrow and put it down like you would regular mulch around my plants. And because this is dried out, it's perfectly fine to use. If it were fresh green grass, this would really heat up and it would actually kill your plants. But this grass is seasoned. It's been sitting for a long time to dry out. And so I'm just going to lay it down in a thick mat. Around the plants. One thing that you want to watch out for is when working with this, this is quite moldy as it's been starting to break down. So if you're allergic to mold or sensitive to mold, wear a mask or have somebody else do it for you, because this is a great material, but it is moldy. So we're just going to keep on laying it down. And if you have weeds in your garden, go ahead and just lay it right down on top. It will suffocate most weeds. If you have things like quackgrass or nightshade or those weeds that just poke on through, you do have to pull those out, because this won't kill those things. But most other weeds it will kill. So go ahead and just lay this down right on top. Okay, so that wheelbarrow of grass did most of the bed. I still have a little bit left to do. But what we want to do next is go ahead and water this down so it makes this into a huge mat that compacts and stays down where it smothers the plants that are underneath and makes a great compost. So we're just going to water it down. Alright, so the mulch is laid down and it is watered down. It's going to make a pretty compact mat again. And I'm going to go grab some more and finish this bed. So that is part one of getting this garden ready for its sabbatical rest. Is starting to cover any beds that are done with the mulch to prevent weeds from coming up, and composting basically anything that's underneath. And that's very important because we want to put nutrients back into the ground. That's what the sabbatical rest is all about, is letting the ground rest, letting what organic material is here break down and feed the soil again. So again, that is part one of getting the garden ready for its sabbatical rest next year. I've got a lot more mulch to get down because I have quite a few beds that have been harvested for the year and they are done. And some other ones that I just need to get prepared as the gardening season is winding down. So if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment box below. I would love to discuss why we do what we do. And so go ahead and leave any questions or comments and I will answer them as soon as I can. I just want to thank you for watching this video today and being a part of the journey. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below so you can stay updated with where we go next on the gardening journey. I hope that wherever you are wonderfully blessed. So until next time, everybody, bye-bye.